Season 3, Race 4 at Toro Rosso, and today's race is really kind to tyres. We're looking good. We're in 11th, which, you know, to be honest, is usually a bit unusual. I'm not used to being this high up the grid, so it's a nice change. We're looking good. Good thing is as well is we didn't qualify inside the top 10, which allowed us to basically we're going to start on fresh tyres, which is always going to be fantastic for us. It will help us out massively, or mahoosively, as some people like to say. Get rid of that. Looks like a cloudy day here in Russia. What is going to happen weather-wise?
This is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen.
I've not checked whether Mercedes have repassed Ferrari in the standings.
A Toro Rosso.
2 tenths away from out-qualifying our rival.
Palmer, Fernando Alonso, and Pascal Wehrlein. Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
The fact that Ericsson's only 3.4 seconds off the paces. Not bad at it. No, there is no rain, so it's going to be a dry race, and we're just going to have to drive like crazy to try and keep the position. Lap 16 though. I'm sure these tyres can go well beyond that. But let's get this race underway, shall we? So we're going to skip the formation lap. Oh yes, I would like to skip the formation lap, thank you. Here we go, the lights are building here in Russia. We stay out of trouble, the lights go a bit of a bogged down start. Grosjean 2. Good start for Lance Stroll though. Oh, hello, and that's Danny Kvyat as well, my teammate. Oh dear. We're down to 14th. Open to 12, that was good from us. Tagged the force in, didn't mean to, but we're up into 9th. Once again, the initial start was terrible, but the second phase of it was not that bad. 9th place. Slightly wide there. Just need to be careful.
That's a good start. Keep it up.
So we see Grosjean in front of us. He is our rival at the minute, so I do want to just close back on him and nail him the first chance I get. Thought about it. Pace should be pretty decent around here. This Toro does seem to work well through slow corners. We drift wide a little bit. It wasn't exactly the best of lines through there. Perez is going to be all over the back of us in that bloody Mercedes powered Force India. We've got the slipstream of Romain Grosjean. Oh, Grosjean locked. Again, me and Grosjean are coming to blows like we did several times in Bahrain. Oh, we touch again. And we're through. We're up into 8th in front of our rival. To see whether we can do anything about Felipe Massa, or whether this car's got the pace to do anything about Felipe Massa. Masher. No, we've got to see whether this car can do anything about Felipe Massa. And so we've got an upgrade added to the car in this race. It helps improve the fuel, so hopefully it won't go down as much. Hamilton does a 140.7. What do we do as we come around the final corner? We do a 41.8. We're over a second down on Hamilton. We've got DRS though on Massa. That's going to help us massively try and keep up with him. Good at the minute. So we've added a whole fresh engine for this race. DRS now on Massa. Can we do anything going going off the second DRS zone? I do like putting up the inside. Massa tries to go defensive. We got the inside. That's the move done. We find ourselves up into 7th, and it's Kimi Raikkonen in 6th place. So once again, the Ferraris have had a horrible start, because you saw it was a Mercedes 1-2, a Ferrari 3-4, and the Red Bull 5-6. Stop Massa from being in our DRS. Does look like he's quite far though. It does say lap 16 was going to be our pit stop. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea, because I'm pretty certain that these tyres can go much longer than 16 laps. Just see what the situation is when we get to lap 16. Two Mercedes and Vettel were battling it out. Vettel's won the last 2 races. Hamilton and Bottas took each other out of the last race. They were both leading 1 and 2, quite comfortably at that, and they gifted the race win to Vettel after they're coming together, coming off turn 1.
Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds.
I can tell you it was Bottas's fault. He basically lost it a little bit on the curb and speared into Hamilton. Nothing Hamilton could have done.
The distance to the leader is 6.
I bet we lost quite a bit of time there going through that final corner. I felt quite slow going through there. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the stream, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content such as this. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you can see what's happened through seasons 1 and 2, and also what's happened over the course of this season as well. Now, of course, after this race, I will upload last night's race in Bahrain and this race to the YouTube page. So obviously don't go to it straight away. I want to make sure it's fully updated for you guys. So far, this car does feel really nice around here, and I had a feeling it would do because it's flowing corners, a couple long straights with this one, and of course the main straight, which is just really, really long. But to be honest, we're not feeling the effects of having the Renault engine. In fact, it feels good. I've not noticed the power difference when I've been side by side with the Force Indias or Williamses or Renaults. And Massa 2.6. 10 laps to go before our pit stop, I believe. Yep, we do. How's the fuel looking? 0.82. This is the first time I've driven for Toro Rosso since F1 2013. Spent half of the first season at Toro Rosso before making a move mid-season to Sauber. Slightly wide there. I feel like through this section we are gaining, but then obviously they pull away through the first sector. The first sector does seem to be where I'm most weakest at the minute.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Actually, the gap's still 2.2 seconds, but the gap between me and Massa is 3.3, so we've pulled a gap on Massa, which I'm happy about. Indeed we do, we set our new fastest lap of the race by 1,000th of a second. It's a 1:41.1. We're looking good. Looking very good. I'm enjoying this at the minute. It's going to come a time where these guys up the engine pace and start trying to come back at me. I mean, the gap was 3.3. It's now 4 seconds between ourselves and Massa. Oh, we cut the corner a bit there. Make sure we don't lose, well, we're not handicapped by the corner got warning, so we need to make sure we don't do it too often. I mean, I would like it if I didn't do it all, but I do have a tendency of turning in early. Gap 1.7 again. This was what it was last time, so we do seem like we are slightly closing in on the cars in front, with 5 seconds in front of Massa now. The Red Bull round wide there of Ricciardo, who gives Raikkonen a run at him. It also makes them fall back into my grasp as well. Come to Papa. Sorry, I do take that back. It's Verstappen, not Ricciardo. Safety car! Why is there a safety car? Oh, hello, something's happened back there. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is not what we wanted, really. We were looking really good. Oh, what? I've got to rewind that. Something's happened to Grosjean. Oh, it's a puncture! There's a puncture for Romain Grosjean. And why is he trying to join the circuit there? Now, was there any other incidents? I don't think there was. Safety car has come out. They're running lean. Build up the fuel. Well, that means all our hard work is going to be undone. That does mean we could probably extend the stint to about lap 19. Because the safety car does tend to stay out 3 laps, and we're going to be cruising around basically now. It does mean though we do catch up with everyone. I mean, it looked like we was closing in on Raikkonen anyway. So, like I say, this is going to be interesting. I want to know. Yeah, I don't feel like I need to pit. The tyres are on 17%. That's more than you can easily cope with that. We're halfway through the stint. They wanted us to pit on lap 16, and the tyres are on. Would have been probably about 30% then. By the time we go down, there we go. But Grosjean with the puncture. It looked like something failed on the car. In fact, Grosjean's not moving. Oh, Grosjean. Oh dear. Must be time, guys, that whilst we're behind the safety car to go and get a cup of tea or something. Raikkonen's sparking a lot. I've not noticed this before. But I think we've got to keep an eye on Raikkonen. Blimey, you don't want to just zoom into the back of him. Last thing I want is have to have a wing change because I'm not looking where I'm going. Oh, Grosjean's lost it again. Just retire the car. Grosjean's been disqualified. There we go. So Grosjean is out of this race. So basically being stationary in the middle of the track. Now the car does look promising around here. I mean, I was hoping that it would, because obviously with the, you know, virtually no tyre wear around this track, you can, if your car's hooked up around it, you can get a good result here. I mean, obviously we've had good results so far this season. We've scored points in every race. We finished 6th in Australia, somehow, 5th in China, and 8th in Bahrain. That one we had to work for. I would say this is the second race of the season where the safety cars came out, because obviously in Australia the safety car came out 3 times. Oh, building up plenty of fuel now. watch as we go down the main straight when the safety car comes in. We want to make sure we get huge advantage as we can and then just knock it back into lean, well not lean but standard, whilst going through the middle sector. Just keep using Rich on the straights until I feel like we need to conserve it. I do feel like safety car was the right thing though for this one, because Grosjean was spinning left, right and centre. Like I say, something clearly failed on the car and caused the puncture. And I'm sound.
Okay, let's get ready to go.
Safety car in this lap, so it's been out for 2 laps.
When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green
So
flags.
it'll be lap
Safety
18
car
will be
in
pitting
this
now.
lap.
Quite sure where the safety car line is. Quite sure what Bottas is doing. Oh, we're still down the inside of Raikkonen. Raikkonen's going to show his true potential now, but look at that. We make the move stick. The 2 Red Bulls are battling as well. Oh, Raikkonen runs wide and through goes Sergio Perez. Red Bulls going side by side. We're up into 6. This is fantastic. Oh, they both run wide. They both hit each other. We're up into 4th! I'm going to see that again because that was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know, did one of them lock up? Let's ride on board with them. Ride on board with Max. Oh, it was a lock up from Max and it just dragged Raikkonen with him. Not Raikkonen, Ricciardo with him. And that is us there in front of. So, safety car comes in and already we're up into 4th place. And we've got 3 laps as well before the DRS becomes available. How quickly will these guys try and catch me?
Hamilton has the lead.
Yep. Hamilton leads, Bottas 2nd, Vettel 3rd. Definitely down this straight for now, I should run Rich. Obviously we're in a situation now where it looks like everyone's up the pace a little bit and they're going to be all over the back of us. Did not expect to be here, I can safely say that. Verstappen's catching me quite quickly. I'm going to have to put it into Rich to try and stay ahead, but Max is thinking about making the move. DRS enabled this time. We're going to have a job at trying to hold back Max Verstappen.
Teammate 5.8 seconds.
Got 5 laps before we decide to pit. So guys, if you're new to the stream, do hit that follow button so you can see more content such as this. And like I say, this has been an absolutely insane start to this Russian Grand Prix. We started 11th, fell down to 14th by the first corner, had to work our way through the field a little bit through the first couple of corners. Oh god, turned in too early again. DRS now, we do have to run Rich around here just to try and fend off Max as best we can. Raikkonen still not done anything about Ricciardo yet. Surprised about that. Were approaching the pit window. We've extended the pit window. Well, I have. Here comes Max. Like I said, I'm running on 100 difficulty. I'm on a pad, so this isn't like it's a walk in the park for me. I'm struggling quite a lot.
Hamilton's in first place.
Hamilton still leads. Got a bit too close to that wall for my liking. Again, I don't think our tyres have warmed up properly since the restart. I mean, we got off to a good start. Because the lack of pace is quite disturbing. Is Max thinking about making the move around there? Don't you even think about your little git. Raikkonen has pitted, I believe, so he's gone for the undercut. Unless he's round wide or something like that. Let's have a look. Any sign of the Ferrari? No? Has Massa done the same? And like I said, the original pit stop was for lap 16. That is not happening, and I've left it too late to try and defend. Oh, we hit the wall. We'll let him through. That was our mistake. Rich now, see if we can do anything. Ricardo's pitted. Once again, a few cars. We'll try the undercut. Can we get back in front of Max? Max just doesn't turn in. If that was real F1, they would have turned across me. Hamilton's pitted as well. I've not noticed that. We're up into second place. The problem is everyone behind me is going to be in clear air.
You need to pit in this lap.
I really want the fresh tyres. I'd say we would have lost a load of time as well when we hit the wall last time round. Bottas is in the pits as well, so we're going to lead the Russian Grand Prix. Welcome to the stream, Bentley. I hope you're well. Actually got Ocon and Hulkenberg trying to close down on us. Raikkonen does a 38.7. We'll be pitting at the end of the next lap. Does seem like here that tyre wear does seem to come in a problem around about the 25% mark.
This lap, keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Does look like that Ocon's not pitting. Neither does Hulkenberg. Yep, fair enough, we turned in far too early there, cut across the corners. That's our first warning, so lap 18 and we get our first warning. Now, is Ocon and Hulkenberg going to try the one stop? We're on the two stop, just extending the two stop a little bit. Will they pit this lap as well? Ocon's following me. Hulkenberg is carrying on. There we go. Bottas is in front of Hamilton. That's an interesting one.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you
Raikkonen's ahead. Ricardo's ahead. Alonso. There goes Verstappen. Perez.
Into speed now.
Massa.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So we have lost out quite a bit. Come out in P16. Seems like a bit of a clusterfuck up ahead.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
The tyres as fresh as a daisy. I want to try and see if we can actually do anything. Pull away from Ocon maybe. Get that groove back that we had before the safety car came out. Raikkonen does all 38.5. Fernando pits. No sign of Hulkenberg, so Hulkenberg's carrying on.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.
Ocon's on the super softs. Interesting strategy by Ocon. It's going to be interesting to see what he tries to do. Here we go with the bloody corner cuts. That's the problem with turning in too early. I hate this track for it. It's a pain in the ass. I haven't got that flow that I had in the first part of the race. Still saying they want me to pit on lap 32. No. In lap 34. Or lap 36 even. It's Van Dorn in the pits. We do our new fastest lap of the race, a 1:39.8. 12th place is the lowest we can afford to finish here. Problem we've got is Ocon's going to be putting on the ultras as well when he pits, so he's going to be all over us at the last part of the race. We've got a decent gap on him at the minute though. Just trying to focus on Massa up ahead. Who we were about 5 seconds in front of Massa when the safety car came out. Once the safety car went back in, we just didn't have the pace to utilise anymore. I mean, we managed to dive bomb Raikkonen into the first corner, then the two Red Bulls came together, which helped us. Ericsson pits. Move up into 11th. Really want to catch up with everyone that was in front of me. Perez, Massa, you know, I was in front of those two guys. I want to be back in front of those two guys. And like I said, they did pit earlier than me, so hopefully their tyres will start going off before mine does, but I don't really know what the drop-off point is for the II, whether they have it.
9 seconds.
Kvyat's in the pits. That's going to put us in the points. Is Kvyat going to jump onto the soft tyres? 30 laps left of this Grand Prix, and no, he puts the ultras on. So Kvyat is going to have to pit again. Can't see him doing 30 laps on the ultras. Palmer's cleared Ocon. Seem like we're closing in on Massa quite nicely at the minute. Let's have a look, see if anyone said. Cove Dreaming, Russia, best track in the game. Welcome to the stream, Kovo. I hope you're well, buddy. Russia is definitely probably one of my personal favourites. The only thing that annoys me about it is, you know, it's too wide. It's too wide, and you could quite easily get penalised for corner cutting, which frustrates me. Tracks like that, so tracks like this, Russia, not Russia, this is Russia, USA, Mexico, really annoys me how wide it is. I do like tight, narrow tracks. It's more of a challenge. You don't really see that anymore. Hulkenberg in the pits. Yes, he is. Move up into into 9th. And it's Palmer that Palmer gets ahead of him, so there's going to be a Renault battle there. A battle royale between the two Renaults. Hopefully those two can battle and hold each other up whilst I continue trying to close in on Massa. I say try. Got the time. I'll figure out what the time, what the situation is by the time we get to lap 34. It wants me to pit on lap 32, but that was going off the old strategy. Now I extended the old strategy by 2 laps because we were 2 laps behind the safety car. .8 in front of Palmer. Anyone in the pits yet? No. We're going to get DRS off Massa, but Massa's obviously got that straight line speed in that Williams. Probably am more likely going to pit on lap 34 because again it's just going 2 laps longer than what they wanted us.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
So this car does feel lovely through the corners compared to what I had for 2 seasons at Sauber. I think what didn't help us as well was we hit the wall there and bounced off it. No damage, but we just bounced off it, which probably lost us about a second, so we could be a bit further down the road if it weren't for that, but these things happen, you've just got to get on with it, shake it off and carry on.
So the gap to our teammate is 19.5
And we're 19, over 19 seconds in front of Danny Kvyat as well. Like going green in that middle sector. Makes me happy. So fuel situation 1.3, so he's gained fuel actually, because it was 1.2. I think what I might do is, oh, Master's pitting early. Master's pitting very early.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds.
moves us into 8th. Now, are we making any ground on Perez? Perez at the minute, best of the rest. In front of them will be both Red Bulls and both Ferraris. What is that gap? I didn't look. But Palmer's still in front of Hulkenberg. 4.1 between ourselves and Sergio, so what will the gap be by the time we cross the finish line? Four seconds, so we took a 10th out of him. Like I said, 12 people, thank you for dropping. I'm pretty sure you don't suck at them, buddy. If you're new to the channel, guys, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content such as this. Subscribe to my YouTube page, which is Raritron89, so you can catch up with seasons 1 and 2, and also see how the beginning of season 3 has gone as well. It's been quite fun, been challenging most definitely. It's been a bit of a relief at the same time as well, because obviously we spent 2 seasons at Sauber, basically being in positions that we weren't really supposed to be in, so every race was like a battle royale. Perez pulls 2 attempts out of me in that first sector, but that's probably where I'm the most weakest at the minute. So even though we scored 64 points over the course of Season 2, every race was a struggle. Here, we're battling for points consistently, and that's exactly what, I want. It'll be nice to upgrade the car slowly and see it work its way through these midfield pack. Vettel does fastest lap 1:38.1. Our fastest lap at the minute is a 39.8. I'm still 4.1, so I don't think that was the best of laps from me. I'd like to think that we can actually start doing something about Perez. We are pulling away from Palmer as well, which is good news.
20.1 seconds.
That's it, our pit stop's going to be on lap 34. So we were leading this race for a lap, which was nice. That'll be the second time we've led a race this season.
Is 7.9 seconds.
Yeah, fuel's going up all the time, so we'll burn it off. On lap 32. So our pit stop on lap 34. That's the problem when you run wide at that final corner. You risk getting a penalty, especially when you run strict settings. If you run wide at that corner, more than likely you get a 10-second penalty, which I personally think is ridiculous. But that's what the game's been programmed to do. Right, so Perez at the minute does have the advantage over us. He's getting away. All we can do is just try and find ways of getting back at him, but the gap is 4.8 now. It was 4.2, so he is basically pulling away about 2/10 a lap. What time is that? 26. No, I'm gonna behave. I'll wait till lap 32, like I said. Oh, who's that coming out the pits? Raikkonen. Raikkonen on the super soft, so that's Raikkonen to the end of the race. Comes out right behind Sergio Perez. Ain't gonna take Raikkonen to get past. I see that the gap went up between myself and Palmer, so I'm happy about that. What's a yellow flag then on the radar? Right, so here we go. Rich mix now for 2 laps. See what we can do now. Oh, we're 2 temps up. That's nice.
Our gap behind is 8.0 seconds.
That's Ricardo's which is why it's 8 seconds and not 8.2 as I was hoping I was hoping it would be. Obviously he's come out in front of Palmer. I say, guys, if you're putting anything in the chat, I will read it once we pit. Like I said, anyone that's new to the chat, I do follow instantly because I feel like, you know, I want to know what you guys get up to as well. It's just the way I am. It's the way I do things. Raikkonen's a 138. we do a high 39. So basically 1.8 seconds slower than Raikkonen. Which, to be fair, is probably about right. Laps to go this Russian Grand Prix. Are we going to make it 4 points from 4 races? Well, 4 points positions from 4 races here in Sochi. Australia, we finished 6th. Kvyat got 4th, believe it or not. Don't know how he managed that, but he just outdid me all weekend. China, we got 5th. Kvyat got 7th. And normality resumed in Bahrain. Bahrain, as we all know, the AI European, we absolutely struggled, but we had a 40-lap battle with Roman Grosjean. It was absolutely fantastic. We got 8th in the end, and Kvyat finished outside the points. And the question is, where are we going to finish here? At the minute, it's looking like it's going to be 8th place, providing no other car jumps us. Could be 9th actually, because we've still got the Massa as well. There's a lot of variables in this race that are still going on at the minute.
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Pit at the end of this lap.
The gap behind is 5.3 seconds.
Yep, making sure they're putting us onto the super soft tyres. I want to go onto the ultras. I do feel like this has been a much better stint than the first one. Obviously the first half, the first one was brilliant, we did well, and then obviously we just failed the second half of that first stint. Put it to standard now as we enter the pits. There we go. So, yeah, okay, fair enough. That could be a bit of an issue.
Go, go, go.
So who's behind Magnussen? It's Perez. Perez is through.
That was our last stop.
There goes Kvyat. Here comes Stroll. Both Williams. Is it Stroll who's held up Massa? So this has helped us quite nicely, because I believe Stroll is on the older super softs. We're on the brand spanking new. Be wrong. Alonso does a 37.3. Leaving Stroll for dust in the corners. He's going to get DRS on me though for this section at least. The question is, how long are these guys going for on these super softs? We've got Hulkenberg who's on a set, who's ahead of me. Magnussen, Ocon. Kvyat's going to have to pit again at some point. Massa's past Stroll.
Some information on Palmer. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, Palmer's got a mechanical problem. He's on course for good points here today. Now, Massa has been on them tyres for 10 laps. He pitted at the end of lap 26.
The gap behind us is 2.0 seconds.
Go 39.6. 2.3 in front of Massa. Having Kvyat pulling us along.
They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Ah, someone's slowing down. I didn't quite hear who it was.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds.
2.3 in front of Massa. I believe Massa's going to have to make a late pit stop for Ultras. So because the Williams is really hard on its tyres, because it always does seem to be like the Williams is on the aggressive strategy. With 39.4, 2 seconds a lap slower than what I believe Vettel's done at the minute.
Okay, some information on Kvyat. They have an issue with their car. They're going to
Oh,
be
Kvyat's got an issue with his car. Actually genuinely thought he was going to let me through there. Yeah, bloody hell, why did I do that? Why did I turn in so early? I knew as soon as I hit the brakes. pits. There are 3 cars. Sort of together. Kvyat's pitting, which I kind of understand.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.8 seconds.
3.8, right, okay, so let's keep an eye on that. 3.8, let's see whether we're actually making that much of a dent in Magnussen's gap at the minute. So Hulkenberg surely has to pit. Oh, we do a 39.2. 2.6, so we are gaining.
3 seconds.
Like I said, for all those that are in the chat, do put down how your career mode's going. Like I said, I am interested in seeing how other people are doing. This car does feel so much better around here than what the Sauber ever did. That looks smaller than 2.7.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
That's 3.3, I am pulling away from Massa. .7 the gap. I think us not scoring points here would be a bit of a failure. Again, we do our new personal best lap. Start picking up the slipstream of Magnussen. Grosjean's already been disqualified from the race, so don't need to worry about him. Massa's actually taken 3 temps out of me in that first sector. Ooh. There's a car not that far up ahead. Anyone in the pits? Nope. Gonna get DRS here.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 of a lap.
Gap is 4.2 between ourselves and Massa now. Nice move there on Magnussen. We move up into 10th place. Ten laps left of this Grand Prix and we are in the points. This is where we want it to be. Our next target is Nico Hülkenberg. Can we catch him? It's definitely through this final sector that we seem to make the most time on the cars we tend to be chasing. Still do a 39.2. Slightly wide there. I think I've got both Reynolds in front of me. If that's the case, Palmer's tyres should be near enough dead because he put the ultras on. It's actually quite a good point. Palmer put the ultras on and he's still ahead of me and ahead of Hülkenberg. I thought Hülkenberg would have at least been able to overhaul his teammate. Well, there we go, 39.0, that's a lot better.
Car gap behind is 3.1 seconds.
I can't believe we're already 3.1 seconds in front of Kevin Magnussen. Hulkenberg's tyres should be about, oh my god, mine are only 16%, so his tyres should be about 40% worn, I reckon. Hamilton, 37.2. We are 1.8 seconds slower than that at the minute. Guys, I can sniff ninth place. 8th place is not that far away. We've got DRS on Hulkenberg. Six in front of Kevin. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. That was far too... I'm on the pad, so it's difficult. I do find it difficult turning into corners on this game. DRS on Nico. Vettel's out!
Okay, the gap behind is 3.9 seconds.
Sebastian Vettel is out of this Grand Prix. That's another retirement for Ferrari. I think you're just about to see Vettel pull over. Yeah, looks like a brake problem. Out goes Sebastian Vettel. Did Raikkonen hit him then? Let's jump on board. Unlucky for the German. These things happen. And more so, more often than not, to Ferrari at the beginning of this third season here in 2019. That's going to move us up into 9th.
Caution, caution.
Can't make a move. There's Vettel out of the race.
Okay, clear.
Still can't tell who that car is. It's really bugging me. I think it's Ocon, but I'm not 100% sure. Get DRS now on Nico. We're a lot closer than we were last lap. That is us through up into 8th place. Now can we get after Esteban Ocon? Got 5 laps to try and catch him. So I think we're going to have to rely on the final sector to try and do anything about Ocon, although we are on the fresher tyres. Not really yielding much. Hulkenberg's still within range of us as well, so we've got to be careful of that if we make any mistakes.
Our gap to our
1.8
teammate
or
is
1.3, so we're out. We've got
47
Hulkenberg out of DRS range.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Definitely think doing that 2 laps of rich mix definitely helped us a bit. Before we pitted, it definitely helped us because it brought us back out in front of Massa and Stroll. We didn't get caught in any traffic, and we just set off after these guys. We've passed Magnussen, past Hulkenberg. We're now looking to do the same to Esteban Ocon. Sorry guys, just really concentrating at the minute. I've just noticed we're on lap 50 out of 53. We're in 8th place, which will match the position we finished in Bahrain last time out. But 7th place is doable, and I wouldn't mind that, because that way, in the first 4 races, we would have finished 6th, 5th, 8th, and 7th. Can't do things normally, can we? We always have to be like a little one out or something like that. quite in DRS range this
Okay,
time.
speculation on Magnussen. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Magnussen's got an issue. He's slowing down. Shame for the Dane. He's had a good race.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Definitely in DRS range this time. 1.8 in front of Hulkenberg. Nearly 3/10 up in that first sector. That's quite good. If we can nail the rest of this lap, we're looking very good. Oh, because we got held up by Ocon, we didn't set the new personal best that I wanted. Penultimate lap though of this Grand Prix. We're now closer than ever behind Ocon. We go for the move into turn 1, on the brakes, nice and late. Squeeze him over a little bit. And that is us up into 7th place. What a recovery drive this has been. Well, it's not really been a recovery drive. We've done nothing wrong in this race. Just we've done an extra pit stop, and it's proved to be quite useful. I've enjoyed having the fresher tyres. Of course, Perez is 12.6 down the road, so that's not really doable. Probably going to get DRS.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Let's see, 0.87. Don't feel like I need to up the fuel. Perez is going to have DRS. Sorry, Ocon's going to have DRS. Once again, I'm in a Force India bloody sandwich. Does, like I said, this midfield battle between Force India, Williams, Haas, Toro Rosso is going to, and Renault. Let's not forget Renault is going to be an absolute. It's going to be fantastic. Hamilton does a 36.9. Hamilton wins the Russian Grand Prix. Back on winning terms. Raikkonen nicks the fastest lap though, however. fend off Ocon. He was looking a bit close. But guys, we started 11th, had a bad start, fought our way back up, and we're going to round the final corner. It's going to be 7th place here in Sochi. Fantastic. More points for Toro Rosso.
Okay, good job, mate.
Absolutely
really well done.
brilliant.
That was a fantastic drive.
Oh, wow.
So, another fantastic
Blimey.
victory for the Silver Arrow.
3 hours to go before I go to work, so we did well there.
What do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage.
Well, a win for
of the
Mercedes, the
field as
first
we
win
bumped
since
up.
the first race of the season that Hamilton claimed.
And
They could have
here
got a
are
win in
podium
Bahrain had they
drivers
not
today
taken each
after
other
that
out, but a
excellent
1-2
race.
as well for
They've
Mercedes.
excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a
Fantastic for them.
victory. Mercedes then are on top today.
Didn't really battle with the top teams today. We had
So
a,
then,
we,
it's
we had
time
about
to
a
see how
5.
this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a
Anyway, I
good
can up the
result for
quality.
Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead
I don't
at
have the
top
best
of the
internet,
table. Now then,
Sergeant
Anthony
Lecter,
Davidson,
so
who was
if
your
I up the
driver of
quality,
day?
it does tend
My
to
driver of the day
lag
was
the
Nico Hülkenberg. He did a
stream
cracking
a
job
little
moving
bit.
through the field and just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes have extended their lead.
So
at
it's
the top of the
just something I've got to deal with for
Meanwhile,
now.
good
I
work
do
from
feel like
Force
on this
India
setting
this
it does
weekend,
look
who
a
pushed
lot
themselves further up the order.
better.
It
But
was
guys,
great having
your
you
results
with us
here,
this
and
weekend.
welcome to the
I
stream
hope
by
you
the way,
enjoyed
buddy.
it as much as we did.
Welcome.
Until next time,
Your
though,
results here for the
goodbye.
Russian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins with Bottas second, Raikkonen third. So top 3 within 10 seconds of each other. That must have been quite nail biting for the guys in the pit wall. Ricciardo 4th, Verstappen 5th, Perez 6th. I was 7th in the end after making moves on Ocon, Hulkenberg and Massa to fight our way through the field. Stroll 11th, Palmer 12th, Magnussen 13th after engine issues. Kvyat also had engine issues, so he fell down to 14th. Verline 15th, Ericsson 16th, Alonso 17th, and Van Dorn 18th. Your retirements: Sebastian Vettel and Roman Grosjean was disqualified very early on. The standings: Lewis Hamilton has now a 19-point lead over Valtteri Bottas, who moves up to second. Vettel falls further behind again due to another DNF. Perez 4th in the championship at the minute. That's really good for him. Raikkonen moves above me into 6th place. I drop down to 7th. I'm only a point in front of Ricciardo. Kvyat drops down to 9th. Ocon moves up to 10th. Massa down to 11th. And then you've got Stroll, Hulkenberg, Grosjean and Palmer. The constructors, basically Mercedes have a 54-point lead over Ferrari now. Red Bull 3rd. Force India move above us to 4th. And Williams stay 6th at the minute with Renault 7th and Haas 8th. The question is, if Kvyat can get back to scoring points as well, can we actually trouble Force India for that 4th place spot? That's going to be an interesting one. Settings, I'm on 100 difficulty, so it's basically the maximum that Legendary can be before heading into Ultimate. Basically, assists, it's automatic gears, I'm on a pad, and like I say, I have like brake markers on, so for corners only. Oh, 900, that's good. I can get another engine upgrade on the way. Oh, we've got a 3-point lead over Grosjean as well. Sweet. And Got to do the checkpoint challenge in this McLaren Honda. Around Monaco. Oh god, don't expect good things from me here. Cannot stand this track. Well, this is the first time I'm actually going to be driving this car as well. And I'm in my 3rd season as well. Oh, it's nighttime and it's raining.
Before the storm, as we wait for this field of iconic cars to burst into life for the historic invitational event today. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to be here and welcome along to all of you at home as well. So grab a cup of tea and get ready as our competitors make their final preparations.
Truly British. Let's see whether we can do this. I've not driven this car before. Oh my god, how beautiful does this car sound. Ah! There's no damage on these cars. Okay, so this car doesn't want to slow down. What a legendary car. At least I got it into the first corner this time. I think these were still in the days of turbocharged cars, weren't it? Or was this the one? I don't know actually, I can't remember. Oh, back end fishtailed there. the first checkpoint challenge I've passed. And there we go. Welcome to the stream, Ivy. Does real F1 cars use ABS? No. Monaco, I'd normally crash out anyway. It's very unusual that I complete a Monaco race. I haven't done it since Season 3 on F1 2016. Welcome to the stream, Atty. I hope you're well, buddy. I'll give you a follow because obviously you're new. Sergeant Hector, you as well. Our next race will be in Spain. And you know what? You know what's annoying though? When you do have an invitation event, you don't get to go to the laptop. So you can't get upgrades on the car. I wanted to have an upgrade ready. Let's not forget, me, Monaco, 78 laps. It's going to be difficult to do. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to add another engine upgrade. I'm going to pick that one. I want that one. I'm going to pick that one. At the minute, I'm more concerned about the fuel. Once that one arrives, we'll basically have... so it won't be for the next race in Monaco, or it will come for Canada. So that means we can then start alternating between the powertrain and the chassis, and also in between buy durability upgrades for like the MG UK, the turbocharge, you know, stuff like that. But there we go, guys. That ends today's stream of this Russian Grand Prix. I may do the Spanish Grand Prix tonight. Just depends on how I feel when I get back from work, and obviously I'm in work in the morning as well. So sometimes when that happens, I don't tend to stream because obviously it's just asking too much. But obviously I do have a lot more time though tomorrow evening. So as soon as I get back, I will crack on with it. So do stay tuned for that. Hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, if you want to catch up with the season so far. And we'll see you again for the Spanish Grand Prix. Until we meet again, guys, take care, and we'll see you very soon.